has spoken to the United States about sharing nuclear weapons. The Polish President Andrzej Duda says that he fully supports the idea of hosting nuclear weapons and has now approached the United States for the same. Nuclear sharing is a NATO system under which countries that do not have their own nuclear weapons host them from others. When asked about nuclear sharing, Duda said that Poland is open to participate in the nuclear sharing program and has discussed it with American leaders. After Duda's statement, Poland's de facto leader, Kaczynski, also said that he fully supports sharing nuclear weapons with the US. The US and NATO have publicly stated that they do not intend to deploy nuclear weapons in countries that joined the alliance after the collapse of communism. A White House official said that they were unaware of the issue being raised by Poland and have asked for more details. Poland's provocative statement comes as Western nations confront Russia over its invasion of Ukraine. Hosting nuclear weapons would defy warnings from President Vladimir Putin that Russia will respond to any expansion of NATO's military capabilities in its backyard. Since the war in Ukraine started, Poland has strengthened its military capabilities. It has increased its defense spending to 3% of the GDP, which is one of the highest levels in NATO. Currently, the only three NATO members who have their own nuclear weapons are the US, the UK and France. Nuclear weapons are currently being hosted in Belgium, Germany, Italy, Turkey and the Netherlands under the nuclear sharing program. Now, for more analysis, joining us now on this broadcast is our correspondent Susan Tehrani. She joins us live with the latest from New York. Susan, thanks for joining us again. Poland has spoken to the US about sharing atomic weapons. This has been confirmed by the Polish president. This is indeed a provocative statement amid the Ukraine war. What can you tell us about this?
Yeah, absolutely. Really raises the temperature at a time when many are calling for the temperature to be lowered on the one hand. And on the other hand, many are saying that any comments made by Russian President Vladimir Putin regarding the use of nuclear weapons should be taken seriously, considering the fact that there are two camps, some saying that he's retreating, losing the war with Ukraine and is desperate right now to take any means necessary, but others saying that, you know, this is just saber rattling and what the best thing to do is basically not take these words seriously and bring the temperature down. Poland making these statements, really the optics of it and the politics of it raises two very important issues. On the one hand, you know, should Poland go ahead with this and something happens, any form of miscalculation or an attack on the part of Russia, we have to take into consideration that an attack on one based on the NATO charter, one country, Poland being a NATO member state, would be an attack, considered an attack on all member states of NATO, and essentially World War III would happen. So that's one aspect of it. Another aspect of it is U.S. officials have not confirmed this. So we have to get more information regarding this. But Poland is also playing internal politics as well. You have another right-leaning politician who has been really critical of how Duda has been operating inside Poland when it comes to dealing with Russia and its foreign policy agenda. So we might have to take that into consideration on whether or not he wanted to be more aggressive towards Russia and sort of making these claims as well.
Right, Susan, thanks so much for all those inputs. Thanks for joining us on WION at this hour. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.